Why smartphones are getting bigger batteries, the 6,000 mAh revolution. 4 years, the standard smartphone battery sat comfortably at 5,000 mAh. But lately, something has changed. Flagship phones are suddenly jumping to 6,000 mAh, 6,500 mAh, and even 7,000 mAh. What's even weirder? The phones aren't getting any thicker. In this explainer, we're breaking down the 3 massive shifts in tech that are forcing and allowing manufacturers to supercharge your battery life. 1. The energy crisis. Why phones are thirstier. The main reason batteries are getting bigger is that our phones have never worked harder. On-device AI. Modern chips like the Snapdragon 8 Elite are built to run generative AI locally. Processing those smart features directly on your phone instead of the cloud consumes a massive amount of sustained power. The display war. We've moved from 60 Hz to 120 Hz and even 144 Hz refresh rates. Combined with peak brightness levels now hitting 3,000 to 4,500 nits to stay visible in direct sunlight, the screen has become a power-hungry beast. 5G and connectivity. Constant 5G polling and high-speed data transfer remain significantly more taxing on a battery than the 4G LTE era. 2. The secret weapon, silicon carbon, C/C technology. If you've noticed that a new 6,000 mAh phone is just as slim as an old 5,000 mAh phone, you're seeing silicon carbon battery tech in action. For decades, we used graphite anodes in lithium-ion batteries. Graphite is reliable but has reached its physical limit for energy density. Manufacturers are now switching to silicon carbon anodes. The math. Silicon can theoretically hold about 10 times more lithium ions than graphite. The result, this allows for much higher energy density, meaning you can pack 20% to 30% more juice into the exact same physical footprint. The fix, silicon used to expand and crack when charging, the swelling problem. New carbon coating techniques have finally stabilized the material, making it safe for the mainstream. 3. The anti-charger consumer trend. For a long time, brands focused on charging speed, 100W, 120W, etc., as a band-aid for small batteries. The logic was, the battery is small, but you can fill it up in 15 minutes. However, consumer data shows that people would rather have a phone that lasts 2 full days than a phone they have to plug in, even briefly, every evening. In markets where electricity can be inconsistent, or for power users who game and record 4K video, a long-range battery is now a bigger selling point than a fast-charging one. The bottom line. We are entering the era of the 7,000 mAh standard. Thanks to silicon carbon tech, the trade-off between thin design and huge battery is officially over. So next time you see a 6,500 mAh battery in a flagship phone, don't expect a brick in your pocket. Expect a marathon runner that finally keeps up with your digital life.